Peggy people, East Africa here again, and today I've got, Big Harry here, and I'm so happy meeting Harry. This is a creator I've been watching online. I've been a very big fan of yours. I've been watching like a lot of your travel videos, and the kind of videos I get to film and post on my YouTube channel now, I think you inspired a lot of them.
Wow.
And meeting you is such a, I think I would say a great moment. And I'm really happy meeting you, and I would say welcome to Cameroon. How have you been enjoying the country so far? Have you enjoyed your time?
It's been entertaining. It's been extremely entertaining. It's been entertaining. There's been a lot of good, there's been a lot of bad, but I always like to focus on the good. We had one day where we met some amazing people, drank with them, and then we had another day where I got like attacked and my friend got arrested. However, I'm focusing on the good times.
The good side, yeah.
Everyone else, apart from that one experience, everyone else has been so good. So I'm gonna have fond memories of Cameroon.
You're gonna have fun memories of Cameroon. But would you want to come back to Cameroon someday?
I would come back, but I'm not sure when I post my content I will be welcome back.
Probably you'll be welcome, yeah? You always be welcome.
I think by the people, but not necessarily the government. But we'll see. Hopefully. I'd like to come back.
Fingers crossed. So in today's video, I'm going to be asking Harry, like, he's been traveling a lot of countries. I'd want to ask him like his experiences, how he started and all that. So I'll first of all start with how you started traveling. Like, was it really easy? How were you able to raise up funds to travel and all that?
Yeah. So I went to university in England, and I got a job straight away. I don't have like a rich family or anything, but I got a job as soon as I finished. I saved up some money, and then COVID hit, coronavirus, and I was stuck at home. And I just wanted to get out. I wanted to travel. I was just sick of living with my parents and staying in bed all day. And finally, I decided to just move to a new country. I said, let's get out of England, because England was locking down all the time. So I moved to Dubai, and I didn't know anyone in Dubai. I thought this is the place for opportunity, this is where people go for jobs. So I went there and I started doing videography. So I was making freelance videos for personal trainers and stuff like that. Slowly grew that, and then made friends with someone who makes YouTube videos, who makes travel YouTube videos. We went for dinner, we made really good friends, and he started to like mentor me and explain to me that I could do better from YouTube than I will from freelance videography videos. So I focused on YouTube. I put out all my effort, and this is 4 years ago, so there was a lot less supply of YouTube content creators, specifically for travel. And this is also after COVID, so not many people are traveling. So it was a perfect timing. I was very lucky. I had a lot of help. But as soon as I found some success, I just went 100%, and I made videos every single day.
And so far it's been an amazing journey, I'd say. I mean, from the videos I've been watching so far. And yeah, so far how many countries have you visited so far?
81 countries.
Whoa. That's a lot, yeah? That's a lot. And you've been visiting these countries. What's been like, let's start with what's been your worst experience in a country, and what has been maybe your best experience, or which country is that one country you visited and you were like, oh, I'll need to go back here, like,
okay. Worst experience, can I say what happened yesterday?
Yeah, you can, you're free.
So I was in a country called Cameroon. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. And I was with my friends, and I was in a probably area of the city where you're not supposed to be. During a time where the tensions were high, there was a protest happening because of an election, and wrong place, wrong time. Francis wasn't with me. I was completely on my own with Kieran, so we had no Cameroonians like looking after us, and a group of lads just basically tried to rob me, and they cut my bag and they took my sunglasses, but I managed to escape. But I want to emphasize that like it was my fault. I knew the risk of going into New Bell at that time of the day, and I ignored the warnings. So I take full responsibility, and I don't want to blame it on the people of Cameroon. Like, it's easy for me to say like I hate Cameroon because of the people, I got robbed, but like ultimately it's my decision to make that trip, and I knew the warnings. So that's a bad experience, but I've also had equally good experiences in Cameroon. But my best experience probably was going to run a marathon in North Korea. I ran the marathon there, and I'm not a big runner, so it was a big accomplishment for me to do that in a country where not many people get to travel to. I was very fortunate, and yeah, very lucky, and I managed to get a good time, so I'm happy with that.
I mean, North Korea is a country I'm looking forward to visiting that country someday. I really hope I get to visit there as well. Yeah. And yeah, about your experience in Cameroon, I mean, I would say I'm really sorry about that, because this is my country, and I always feel bad when I hear, I mean, people travel, come to my country and they get a bad experience, because I'm someone who is also aspiring to travel like a lot of countries, and I don't want to have like really bad experiences. And so if you're watching this video from Cameroon, this is Harry. He came to visit Cameroon. It was rather unfortunate that he fell in the wrong hands at that particular point in time, but he's had good experiences as well, and this is Cameroon for you. They always say if someone explains Cameroon to you and you get to understand, then that person didn't explain like Cameroon so well.
You can never understand
this is Cameroon. But Cameroon is like called Africa in miniature, which means everything out of Africa you find it in this country.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. I gotta come back and explore more.
Probably you have to come and also maybe get to visit like so many other cities. You've got some really amazing places in Cameroon that you want to visit. Not just Douala, there's the capital, there's the northern side of Cameroon. There's equally the English speaking part of Cameroon. I'm sure before coming you know already that Cameroon speaks English and French. Yeah. So I'm actually from the English part of Cameroon now. Okay, now I want to ask Harry like
it's not. People will watch it.
What year was it that you realized, oh, traveling is maybe getting to pay off, and you decided to like go full time on this?
I was in a weird situation, because actually my first month on YouTube I made $6,000, and this is within the first like month of ever posting I made this much, but this is because it was during Christmas. I had lots of help to get to where I was, and I just went viral very quickly. However, it's important to note that it was like a big spike, and then after that a huge drop, and it was probably 6 to 12 months after that I then could make similar or like enough money to live on. But that obviously big spike was a big confidence boost, and it just made me go very hard. But it was like a big spike and then drop for 6 months, so I'd say 7 months basically until I
picked up.
Yeah.
Now you've been traveling a lot, and I mean you've had like so many experiences. What is the advice I would say give to maybe a creator, someone who is just, I mean, who is still struggling like myself?
Yeah.
What is the advice you give to someone like me and others who are actually watching and want to like know more?
Yeah. So usually for people, I say if they quite often they want to be a content creator but they haven't made much content. This is not in your case. Advice for you after, but for these people, you have to take action. You have to make videos. So many people, I want to be a content creator, and I ask how many videos they've made, and they say, oh no, like I've not made any videos, or like I posted one video. You have to take action. You have to post, and you have to not like think too much about. You know, it's not going to be the best video. No one starts off well, but you have to make. I've made maybe 5,000 videos. So you have to. It's like going to the gym. It's like practicing any sport. You're not going to be good. So you need to make a minimum 100 videos until you even ask yourself why they're not performing. In your case, I'm guessing you posted more than 100 videos. Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you posted more than 100 videos, then you can start to ask questions about why it's not working. Also, don't think that you're a failure because it's been 100 videos and you haven't seen success. There's many reasons why, but ultimately nowadays it's very competitive. So you have to ask yourself, what is your unique value? What is the unique value that you're giving? It has to be something unique. It has to be like something different about your content. What's my content that's different? Sometimes I go to, well, like even me coming to Cameroon, how many foreigners are coming to Cameroon? That alone is unique, but on top of that, I try to find unique stories. So for example, I was going to film in New Bell Prison, I ended up getting attacked, but that's quite unique. But it doesn't cut it for you to just walk down the street and film and point at things and say, oh, look at this is the France. That's what I used to do. Don't get me wrong, like sometimes it can work, but you need to think. So if I was in your case, I would think, okay, where can I go where I'm unique? So I still think Africa is incredibly underrated, and it's a gold mine for content. I feel like in a few years, as Africa develops and more people, the tourists or the foreigners outside of Africa, they're still a little bit worried to come to West Africa and Central Africa. So that gives you a huge opportunity to capitalize on this market. You know, these countries are booming in population, DRC, even Cameroon, Nigeria, it's like crazy population growth. So I would focus on these countries and I would find unique stories. For example, I could just think of some off the top of my head. In Congo, you have like the people who dress up. They dress up in the nice outfits. In Cameroon, like Arthur was telling me, you have the giant snails, stuff like this. Like that's so unique. In Equatorial Guinea, they eat crazy food like crocodile. In Liberia, I found a warlord. In Mauritania, you can go on a crazy train ride. In Congo, you can go on a riverboat. In Congo, you can do a train ride. Like all of these things are unique that no one's ever filmed. But like people just have to think about, go on ChatGPT and find like 10 unique things, and then just take action. I've just given away all my YouTube video ideas as well.
Like that was a master class. That was a master class. I'm sure if someone like Harry should have a master. I don't know if you have a class like.
I have an ebook, but it's not like a big course or anything. It's just
tell them about your OnlyFans as well.
I have OnlyFans, but that's not really going to teach me much. No, I'm joking. I don't.
No, but at least you get to teach me, I guess.
No, I will. I've always thought about doing like a course, but I think it's a bit like people don't like that. So. People think it's like a scam, so I don't want to scam people.
Oh my goodness. So, I mean, I really want to thank Harry so much for his time and for having elaborated enough and everything on the questions I got to ask you. I mean, I really want to thank you, Harry, for your time. And maybe before I end, I don't know, maybe there's something you would want to say. And
no, I want to say thank you, Francis, for #1 saving my ass and saving Kieran's ass. Like, he is a great spokesperson for Cameroon. People from Cameroon should support him, and you know, he's a really good guy. I've had an amazing. He's wanted to show me everything. Fortunately, it's been an unfortunate trip, but I still have amazing. Usually, if something bad like this happens, I'm very angry. And I don't like the country, but I have no feelings like this towards Cameroon. There are other countries, like when I got knocked out in a boxing match in Nigeria, it just made me. Like, no one in Nigeria was nice to me. No one was nice to me, apart from my tour guide. Apart from that, but 90% of people in Cameroon have been nice to me.
Wow. So, thank you so much, Harry. And I hope that the few hours you got to spend in Cameroon again, I mean, you get to really enjoy them before you leave the country. Thank you so much for having watched this video. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please consider subscribing, like the video, and that's it.
Thank you guys.